Greetings. I'm George Boston Rhymes with the Get To Free Press. And I started doing this type of work in 1975. And today, I moved to YouTube, Facebook, and many other sites since 1975. Some of you don't like the content of my videos. Some of you ask the question, what is the purpose of the videos that I post on Facebook and YouTube? As if though that make a difference to me. But I want you to know that I do listen to you all. And because I receive criticism from time to time since 1975, I don't deal with your criticism that much because I know that you are supposed to do that. But many of you all go to religious institutions, but your leaders don't cut videos like I do. They don't address the issues like I do. Yet, you want to question, how long have I been doing this? His videos don't make sense. They look real stupid. He looks stupid. Nobody's listening to him. His videos are too long. Over these many years, I have heard about every complaint and condemnation that anybody could hear. But because I understand, in fact, I overstand. And this is why I don't even respond to the negativity. So today I did this video to let you know I'm going to add a lot of different things on this one so you can criticize me a whole bunch. Yeah, you may not like me because I look like this or I look like that or I look like that. So now you got something to complain about. And let me say this as I close. I may not sound like you. I may not edit my videos like the professionals and have no intention of changing. Because it's not about that. The people that I helped and been helping since 1975, I've kept some out of jails and prisons over these many years. I kept elected officials in office, still fighting for others. And you may disagree with my videos. You may disagree with how long they are. Oh yeah, some of y'all say my videos too long. And you say I will get more views if I make my videos shorter. Well, that's your opinion. If you'll notice, I've been listening to that for many, many decades. My videos still are long, most of them. You see, if you really want something, you'll walk a long distance to get it. Now, I know a lot of you all say, well, that's not the professional way to get it done. Do you know how many professional people could have told you about this virus and the foundation of it, but they wouldn't? Do you know there are people working at the CDC that got PhDs, but they won't tell you what I tell you? There are people in your school system that know all the fault in your school system. They got PhDs, master's degrees, but they also freezes at 32 degrees. But me, I do what I do to do what I'm doing. Who was I called by? Some of you, as well as a higher power, I believe, in order to help the least among us. So, back on track. When you speak ill of the work I do, I don't speak ill of the work you do, because in most cases, I don't know what in the hell you're doing. And could care less about what you're doing, you see. But you are concerned about me. And I appreciate that, because you're falling right in line with the scriptures said you would do. But me, you do what you want to do. You do it the way you want to do it. Do it right, do it wrong, do it pretty, do it ugly, or don't do it at all. And see what I say about it. I'm not here to criticize you, because I don't know what you would put here on this earth for. I know what a lot of people put here on the earth for. They were put here on earth not to do anything but criticize other people. And so those people who was given the task by the divine force to criticize all the work that the workers are doing, while they sit back and do nothing to help the people that would appreciate it and in need of it. And so I respect you for that. And I'm not going to criticize you. There are many religious leaders that I know personally. They are my friends. They don't take on any of the challenge. Never have. Since 75 that I've taken on, along with others like me. If you, look, you continue criticizing me as I close. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and you keep doing what you're doing, because you're not bothering me. And you sure as heaven can't stop me, because I've been doing it since 75. I cannot, you can't, nobody on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or anywhere else call me a name that I haven't already been called. You can't tell me how useless my videos are than people that have already told me how unproductive, unprofessional, how stupid and ignorant they sound. And so when you do say these things to me, or post comments, or tell your friends about it, a lot of your friends, they come back and tell me. But look how long since I've done a video like this where I address your words and your comments. I don't do that. Maybe every 5 or 10, 15, 20 years I do this. That's how much I care about what you say along those lines. Because I know for a fact that anything you do, if you don't do nothing but go and sit in the backyard and count 3 and go on back in the house and beat your wife up, or let your wife beat you up, that's not my business. I'm not going to talk about it. That's your business. If you don't do nothing, if your job is just to sit down and pass gas, I'll say to you, that's a good job. Thank you. Pass some more gas. I'm not going to talk about it. I may be forced to smell it as I get out of the way of you. So it don't matter to me. You can't hurt my feelings, man. The joy that I have, I'm not going to tell you about. But you could not do the work that God put and assigned in my hand, because that's not your calling. But I know your calling is to, if you're not criticizing me, you're criticizing somebody else. So why should I get upset about that? So there's no need of telling me what somebody else said, for the most part. And I'm not throwing in the curves. It's just time now for me to say this. I told you before, I had this white lady that spoke negative of me the other day, called me a Grinch. And it's all good. Don't bother me. She's doing exactly what is in her heart to do. And what I do, guess what? It's in my heart to do what I do. So I know y'all never seen me put these little faces on my video before. But today I thought I would really give you something to talk about. Okay? So when you get with your friends and tell people how stupid and how foolish my videos look, make sure you have them to watch this one today, okay? Yeah. Have them to look at this one today. Okay? Maybe you'll really have something to talk about. Okay? And do you think that bothers me? Do I look sad? Do I look angry? Or do I look the way I always look? You see, when you walk to the truth station and you finally find the truth, can't nobody shake you no more, man. You will walk truth all the way to the grave. But you got to get there first. And God don't bless everybody to get to the truth station. No, everybody don't reach it. I'm happy. I understand some things that I didn't understand yesterday. You're not going to make me a clone in the name of your Jesus. You're not going to make me a Jehovah's Witness like you. You're not going to make me an AME like you. You're not going to make me an atheist like you. You're not going to make me a Baptist or Presbyterian, a holiness, a Pentecostal holiness, a Buddhist. None of that stuff. You're not going to make me those things. You could have done it yesterday. And have you ever seen that? Some people, I got friends that have gone to the schools of theology. They have a doctorate degree. But when you look at their homes, you look for joy between the husband and wife. In many cases, the husband in a different room from the wife and vice versa. In fact, some of them even got different love mates. They don't even work together anymore after they produce their children. Well, I don't want to get in your bedroom, but I just want y'all to know something. When people strike out at you, you can rest assured that they have serious problems themselves. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be talking about you. You can bet on that. You can bank on that. Now, Brother Roscoe Allen here, I may go through and share a few. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Anyway, Roscoe Allen in Douglas and Coffee County. I'll mention him. Because he's a warrior. He's a fighter. Oh, yeah, he's a fighter, man. And one day I'm going to interview him. When you see this white girl that always put thumbs up on this channel. Now, you got to be a special type Negro to watch these kind of videos and don't start criticizing, condemning me. But the more you condemn me, man, the more I smile and laugh. Why you do that, Brother Ryans? Because I love you just that much. All the people who condemn me and criticize me, I speak good of them. And I'm going to close by saying this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's why I love the truth, you see. When you speak truth, you keep saying it over and over and over again. Let me read the Roscoe thing first. Roscoe Allen said, "Tell it like it is, my brother. And I really appreciate you, my brother George." Now, I've gone up there and recorded him in the city council meeting as he stood up for what is right in the law books of Georgia. And the mayor and council up there just totally ignore him as if though he ain't got no sense. So, but how many other pastors have you known that go up there and do? How many imams, rabbis, sheikhs go and do that type of work? Huh? How many of you know? And not get paid for it. I never asked for an offering. Never asked for a benevolence offering. Never asked that you give me a special. I didn't do that. But yet and still, you gonna call me all these dirty names that I appreciate. And not only do I appreciate them, I understand them. Y'all have a nice day. And I'm going to invest a few dollars. My daughter sent me a video that I had heard about concerning that 5G. But I'm going to invest in me a machine. And believe me, it's just like anything else. When I learn about it, I'll talk about it. And if I don't understand it and don't know about it, I'm not going to guess at it. Because when I give it to you, I'm going to give you the truth. These 5G towers they putting up in the community that's giving off all this radiation, I could talk about what I read. But I'm going to order me one of the machines. To me, they kind of expensive. But I'm going to get me one. Then y'all can talk about me on another level. But if they putting these radio death machines up, I want to know about it. Now, ain't nobody, these people that work with it, and they know that they may not be good for you. Some of them may be people that's making a $50 or $80 or $100,000 a year. Well, and if it kill their own children, they won't say nothing. You know what I say? You see, some of these professional people are educators in the school system. And you probably ask me, say, Ram, how do you know? Because a lot of people who know what's going on in the school system, but they won't say nothing. Well, Brother Ryan, how do you know they know? Because they tell me behind the closed doors, or they'll tell me in the bathroom with the lid down. Yeah, there are people in law enforcement who know what's going on in the jail, the prisons. They know everything going on. And they call themselves a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or a Hindu, but they won't tell you the truth. If I was working in the jail and if I knew what beating the hell out of people, I wouldn't have a job. If I worked in a nuclear plant, and if I knew that radiation was leaking into the water system and killing our children and my own grandchildren, I'm going to say something. If I worked in a nursing home and I saw they misdiagnosing and giving people the wrong medication, I'm going to seek to fix that. I wouldn't have a job. Do you know that all these people who are just going along with this man in the White House today, and they know that the president can take better action concerning the potential death that may be hitting America, but they won't say nothing because they're scared as hell. And most of them, I guarantee you, they ain't like me. I bet you they sit in church every Sunday. I bet you they'd be at prayer meeting every Wednesday night. I bet they'd be at Friday night worship and Bible meeting. I am going to speak the truth. That's what I'm going to do. Regardless of the cost, I am going to speak the truth because I love y'all just that much. So let me close this out by saying this to you. Please continue to criticize me. In fact, write as much as you want about me. The negatives, I don't care for the positive. Because the good thing you can say about me, you can write them, but see, according to my belief system, God said he is my grand secretary, and he said he's gonna reward me and pay me for everything I do, not that I want any pay. You know, some people say they do this because they want to go to heaven, they don't want to go to hell when they die. How many times y'all heard me say that? I don't live my life to go to heaven. I know y'all don't understand that. But when you travel the road, according to Isaiah 35:8, if God ever give you the understanding, you'll feel somewhere in the neighborhood like me. I don't do nothing that I know of to get to heaven. I don't live to get to heaven. I don't go to church to get to heaven. No, I don't. I don't treat you right because I want to go to heaven. I don't not rob the bank because I want to go to heaven. I don't rob the bank because it's the wrong to do it. I was married for 21 years. I never beat my wife, never threw her up against the bed and threw the children out the window because it's the wrong thing to do. I didn't want my children throwing me out of the window. I didn't want to beat my wife upside the head because I didn't want to be beat upside the head. I don't want to enslave white folk, and white folk should not want to enslave me. I should not hate on white folk because I don't want white folks to hate on me. I'm not going to criticize you for passing gas because that's what you want to do. Why should I be mad with you? Especially when I got 2 feet and a couple of automobiles where I can get out your way. And I still will come back and be your friend. Because what you did came from your heart and you had to do it. Otherwise, you'd have been a hypocrite. I remember I got married. I told my wife, yes, I did. I said, when I get, but first, before I get there, I'd go and tell you what I told my wife's mother. When I asked her, and back in those days, you had to ask, and I told my mother-in-law, I said, when I get where I got to go upside Ruby's head and push her down the steps when she ain't looking, before I do that, I'll bring her back where I got her from. And I meant that. That's what I meant. And the whole time we were married, she the mother of my 3 children. She never slept in one room and I slept in another. She didn't sleep on the couch and I slept outdoors in the backyard somewhere with the cats and the chicken. Yes, we had problems. We never argued. I wish we would have, but we never did. And so I told my daughter, why should you want a man that wants something out of life and you know you don't want nothing? I said, if you don't want to be nothing in life, go get you a sorry man just like you. And both of y'all will be happy with nothing. Told my boys the same thing. What are you saying, Brother Ryan? Why did you teach that doctrine? Because somewhere I read, how can 2 walk together except they agree? And so in truth, and to bring it home, if you don't like these videos, don't watch them. In fact, you don't see me begging people to even, a lot of videos, they tell you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, place your comments. When do you hear me talking about that all the time? I'm not overly concerned about that because I know the people who love the truth, they are all right with the truth. But when you're not down and up with truth, you don't like truth speakers. In most cases, you can't even recognize them. But Jesus said, my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. All of us cannot discern our left from our right. And this is why y'all put this president in office. And personally, I'm going to share this with you. I wasn't planning on sharing it with you. But personally, what you all see happening on the world stage now. See, Matthew 24:35 say, heaven and earth will pass away, but my word will stand forever. Some of you all don't know Donald Trump. God is introducing him to you. And you haven't seen nothing yet. See, you don't know what the real deal is. It ain't black and white. It ain't black and white, y'all. That's what y'all believe. Because that's what they want you to believe. They want you to hate white folk. And they want white folk to hate you. They want Democrats to hate Republicans until there's a natural disaster. Do you hear Trump now talking all this black and white and Democrat Party for the most, like he was at one time? I mean, what I don't understand is how so many American people won't speak the truth to power. We got more churches than we ever had before in the history of the world. We got more people preaching the gospel now, and none of them seem to understand that it's all about the people. But they make you think it's about getting to heaven. All these people today want to do is to get you to heaven. Isn't that something? But that's after they get their pockets full of money. If you know, it wouldn't do for me to be the righteous and holy Jesus, or the righteous and holy God. Because if I were the righteous and the holy God, I would take all the money out of the church. I would fix it where if you come to church, you come to worship, not to collect money. I would take all the money affiliated with the church out. Then you could tell who really want to preach the gospel. Then you can tell who really care about you. Then you can tell who's right and who's wrong, because if you take the money out, you done took the people out. Now, I am closing. This is the truth. I am really closing, y'all. I'm closing now. This is the final thing I'm going to say. If I hadn't got a lot of negatives this week and last week, I wouldn't have done this video today. I don't think. But see, God wanted me to do this video because the time is right to do it. And I'm going to say something else too. I didn't hit this button to put these little comical images around my head and on my face. That's something that just happened. And since it popped up, I said to myself, that may be what God wants me to do. And so I'm not going to mess with it. That's why I didn't stop it. I know y'all going to laugh about that too. But I'm not laughing at you when you do what you do. I'm going to say, as the Muslims say, alhamdulillah, which means all praises due to God. I want y'all to know, if you want to call me crazy, you can call me crazy. And let me break it down for y'all. If you call me crazy, you call my videos stupid, if you call the way I walk wrong and the way you walk right, that's all good with me still. Because you can't hurt my feelings. Man, I'm prepared for death. I'm going to say it again. Man, I am prepared for death. Because the scripture says, blessed are they which die in the name of the Lord, for they shall rest from their labor. Now, I haven't forgotten. I added that, but I haven't forgotten. So you call me crazy. Now, let me break that down before I close. Yes, I am crazy. So you can tell anybody you want to that I'm crazy. When you see me, you can call me and say, that's that crazy man be on YouTube. And see if I get mad. I'm going to smile and going to say, yes, I'm crazy. And as my friend Queen Anne Robinson used to say, yes, I'm crazy. And all the letters are capital. The C means that I am courageous. The R means that I am rare. The A means, yes, I'm the apple of God's eye. And Z means yes. Yes, I strive to be at the highest zenith of God, most holy knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so now you understand. I heard you thinking. Now you ask what the Y means, yes. The Y means yes. Yes. Yes, I'm crazy. And all the letters are capital. Y'all have a nice day. And love me if you want to. But if you don't, I'm still going to love you. Because that's the flavor of my nature. And the nature of my flavor. Excuse the way I look. But that's the way you see me. And regardless of what image appeared up, you still saw me smiling. You didn't see me in a frown. You didn't see me striking out at you, because I love you just that much.